Hey guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Andre.
And we're here with another episode of Nerdgasm. We're going back into the days of old.
That's right, back in time, some classic stuff here.
Classic
Gotta love the
Universal
classics.
monsters, which started in the late 1920s, early 1930s, and they've been making toys since what, like the 1960s?
I know, and you can never go wrong. From Mego to Remco to Diamond Select, it's always been a winner.
Yeah, and that's where we are right now. We're at Diamond Select Series 3, actually, of these classic Universal monsters. 3 of them are from Toys R Us, being touted as Toys R Us exclusives, and then 2 other ones will have different versions, but we'll talk about that later. So let's jump right in here and start off with the Invisible Man.
Another classic film here.
Actually, one of my favorite classic Universal monster films. And let's see what he looks like loose.
Yeah, we got a loose one here. I mean, it's good for display purposes. There you have him.
There he is. So his arms go up and down this way. The wrists do turn, and the head does turn. No, well, a little. Well, there goes the waist.
Waist rotation.
A little bit of waist articulation. No knee joints. No.
That means he better be guaranteed to stand no matter where you put him, because he's phased into this position with his legs.
No elbow joints either, unfortunately. And it comes with this stand, as you can see.
It's like out of his library.
There's the peg. He's got a book there, some loose bandages there. So he plugs right in. There he goes.
And there you have it. That's the Invisible Man.
So there's the Invisible Man. Moving on to probably my favorite one, and one of my favorite monsters.
Oh, this is one of my favorite monsters. One of the silent screamers, if you will.
Yes. One of the first ones, and like you said, silent. There was no sound in this.
And later remade into a huge musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber. The Phantom of the Opera. Gotta love him.
Let's take a close look at him. He's got a lot of stuff going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to really show off this articulation. He's got his hat, which is removable, of course. So there it is. Now, this figure does not have a removable mask. That's
unfortunate.
Unfortunately, is molded, and there's no alternate head. However, there will be an alternate version of this very figure available at your local retailers, Diamond Select retailers, comic shops, online retailers, which will have the exposed face. And it'll also have that special accessory. Tell them what is it. It is
the organ. And, yeah, me being a keyboard player, I've got to go for that.
This cloak is removable, as I'll show you here. And it's a nice rubber texture, which is very pliable, as you can see.
You can take it off, and he's got a very standard-looking suit.
Yep, and there you go. There he is in the suit, ready to conduct his opera.
And woo Christine.
Yeah.
And hide his face.
He also comes with this little stand here, which is like the...
some floorboards there.
Dirty stone and gunk of the sewer sculpted on there. But like I said, really articulated as opposed to the Invisible Man. Yes. Look at the joints here. He's got these side ones here on the thigh.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the knee joints. He's got the...
This is like such day and night compared to the Invisible Man.
Very different.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got...
This is like DC... Universe Classics like articulation on this guy.
I know.
Wow.
The elbows, the wrists, not only do the wrists turn, but they go up and down too, back and forth.
Look at this.
Like this. And he's got an alternate hand too, as you can see right there. So this one is extremely articulated. It's almost like 2 different companies made these. I mean, even the scale's a little bit different. Phantom looks a lot bigger to me. And just the amount of articulation in the Phantom blows this poor guy away.
I know. They better keep that articulation for the other one, because he's got to sit in his organ.
Yeah, I think so. I think they will. But I also want to show you these awesome accessories.
Oh, the music stand.
Yeah. So here's the music stand. The violin is detachable, and it turns. Well,
it comes apart either way.
But it does turn. And you hang the violin there, like so. There's a little holder for it. And he actually comes with his score.
The Don Juan score.
Don Juan triumphant. And you put it right there. And a bow.
And he's got this is a pretty huge bow. This is more like a bass bow, not a violin bow. This is huge.
They were hoping no one would notice that. But yes, that is a huge bow
there
for that violin. And the music stand has a stand. So there's a stand for the music stand as well. That matches the other
The floorboards must
floorboard.
just come up with everything, you know?
I guess.
And of course, he has his walking stick.
Yes.
If he's not performing music, he's going to walk in style. He's going to have one of these things.
You got to have the fancy walking
Exactly,
stick.
the fancy walking stick to go with a nifty tuxedo.
So
whether you're a fan of Lon Chaney or Michael Crawford, he fits the bill.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, retail on these guys. Toys R Us retail.
I believe it was like $15.99.
$15.99. So the next one, it's hard to follow the Phantom, but I will say the sculpt on this guy is good. And
it's great, but I just thought this was kind of out there as far as Universal classic monsters.
Literally out there, out from outer space.
Yeah, out there! Look at that.
The Metaluna mutant from this island, Earth. Again, an old one, but you don't immediately think classic monsters.
Yeah, I just don't think of that. I mean, I think they're just kind of throwing back to that age. I mean, the Alien movies were kind of big too, like Mars Attacks and Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah. And that's exactly what those movies probably drew inspiration from, this classic one here.
Oh, yeah, the huge brain head and stuff. That's what you think of.
Well, let's take a look at him loose and see what he looks like.
Yeah, here he is.
I'll tell you what, I really do like the paint application on this one. Check out the paint.
Man, look at the veins and stuff on this guy. My goodness.
Sculpting and paint is really good.
Just the different shades of blue you see to kind of give him like the extra brain matter here and like the articulation. I mean, to hide the articulation also. That's a really good way they did that.
Yeah.
Gives him more layers.
And he does have the same articulation as the Phantom.
I see that in the legs and
He's
everything.
in the legs here. His legs turn this way. They bend.
Swivel.
The feet.
Wow.
And also they go out this way too. Just
Man.
like that. However, there was a little mistake. His arms go up and down, but they can't go up because of the way
because there's a shell up here.
Yeah.
And it's blocking the articulation. It looks like they tried to make him move up, but just the way this upper part where the shoulders sits, it's like a solid rubber piece.
Yeah.
A hard rubber.
Yeah.
And it can't go up past that.
If they molded just this piece a little more pliable, it would have been able to
do it. Yeah.
So the arm would have been able to do it. The mutant also comes with this stand. Oh, and another thing I noticed with mine, he's like got a bunch of space debris there, and his feet theoretically should plug in. There's 2 plugs here. Try to put him on that stand and see if he can stay in the pegs.
Let's see here.
What I've noticed here with him...
Foot number 1 goes in. Let's see about
see if it stays. Because here's the problem. Either the pegs are too short, or the lip around the bottom of his feet is too
look at the pegs
thick.
go all the way in.
No.
And catch anything.
No. So they're there, but
it might be able to stabilize him, but he's not going to be able to hold that stand.
No. There you go.
So there you have it. Classic Universal Monsters.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching Nerdgasm. This is Chris.
And it's Andre.
We'll see you next time.
Happy hunting.